During World War II, Japan created a secret facility where humans became experiments. Hidden from the world, thousands of people entered this place, but many of them never came back. What happened inside was beyond imagination. Deep beneath the facility, there were endless underground hallways, cold, dark, and completely silent. Some prisoners were taken through these corridors and were never seen again. The deeper they went, the worse the experiments became. Behind these doors, unspeakable experiments were carried out. Prisoners were treated like objects, not like human beings. Many were locked inside these chambers and forced to endure unimaginable pain. No mercy, no escape. In 1940, near the city of Harbin, China, the Japanese military built a secret research facility. To the outside world, it looked like an ordinary military base, but behind its walls, one of history's darkest experiments had already begun. Inside the facility, scientists worked day and night. They were ordered to create biological weapons. At any cost, human prisoners became test subjects for experiments too horrifying to describe. Some were infected with deadly diseases. Others were never seen again. The experiments became more extreme each year. Prisoners were exposed to freezing temperatures to study how long the human body could survive. Some victims lost their limbs. Others died slowly in the cold. No anesthesia was used. No one was meant to survive. Some prisoners were deliberately infected with deadly diseases like plague and cholera. The scientists wanted to observe how fast the infection would spread. Entire rooms became silent death chambers, and the suffering continued for years. By the end of the war, thousands of people had disappeared inside Unit 731. Many records were destroyed to hide the truth from the world, but survivors later revealed the horrors that happened inside the facility. And even today, some secrets may never be fully uncovered. After Japan surrendered, many of the scientists behind Unit 731 disappeared. Some were never punished for their crimes. Others continued their lives in secret. The truth remained hidden for decades, buried beneath fear and silence. Even today, Unit 731 remains one of history's darkest secrets. Many people still refuse to believe that these experiments ever happened, but the evidence left behind tells a very different story, and somewhere beneath the ruins, the shadows of the past still remain. The victims suffered in silence. Many were never given names. They were treated as disposable test subjects, used only for research. Some prisoners begged for mercy, but no one listened. And inside the facility, the experiments continued. Some victims were forced into freezing chambers to study how the human body reacted to extreme cold. The scientists carefully recorded every reaction as the prisoners slowly lost feeling in their bodies. Many never survived the experiments, and those who did were often used again. The facility operated for years, hidden behind walls of secrecy. Outside the compound, ordinary people had no idea what was happening inside. But beneath the underground halls, countless lives were destroyed, and the darkness continued to grow. As the war slowly came to an end, the people inside Unit 731 began to panic. They feared the truth would finally be discovered. Secret documents were gathered in hidden rooms and burned before anyone could read them. Laboratories were abandoned overnight. Entire sections of the facility were destroyed. To erase every trace of the experiments, prisoners who remained inside were never allowed to leave alive. But despite their efforts, some secrets could never truly disappear. The facility remained hidden for many years. Very few people knew what was happening underground. The prisoners lived in constant fear. Some were taken away in the middle of the night and were never seen again. The experiments continued without mercy. The scientists treated humans like test materials. No one inside the facility was truly safe. Dark hallways connected the underground chambers. The air inside felt cold and lifeless. Many victims died without anyone knowing their names. The suffering inside the facility lasted for years. Even the guards feared certain parts of the laboratory. Some rooms were permanently locked from the inside. The truth was buried beneath silence and fear. After the war, much of the evidence disappeared, but survivors later revealed fragments of the truth. The world slowly began to learn about Unit 731. Even today, many secrets remain unanswered, and the shadows of the past still remain. The full truth of Unit 731 may never be completely uncovered, but this was only the beginning. If you want to see Part 2, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because the next chapter is even more disturbing.